What is up, YouTube? What is up? Welcome back on the Pew Pew Black Belt, aka Mr. X. And today we're going to talk about this OLIGHT BALOR S. Maybe saying it again, maybe butchering that. BALOR S. This is a light for your pistol. It's kind of on the shorter side, so it works nice for more compact. This is a Glock 19 clone. Works really nice. You can see right there. So Glock 19 works really well for. Might be a little too big for some of the micros, but it works good for the mid-size handguns. So we're going to be just kind of doing a quick little intro here, and then we're going to get out to the range. I'm going to show you that it doesn't fall off while I'm at the range. Do a little bit of shooting, and then we're going to do a little bit of function tests inside the house. Well, it's nice and dark, and the gun is unloaded for that whole time when I'm inside the house. And after that, we're going to come back inside, and then I'll do a recap how the thing works. Works really nice. And then also I'm going to talk about some of the things I don't like, things I do like about it, and whether or not maybe you should buy it. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. And I hopefully you stay tuned for other videos in the future. Hit that subscribe button down below. Join the Pew Pew family so we can all stay two-way strong together. And then also give me that thumbs up if you think I earned it, because that's the best way to support the channel. The only way I get some funding for this channel is through the YouTube stuff. So YouTube pays me, which I haven't got paid yet. But hopefully I will here soon. And let's get to the range. And then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Ready? Hope y'all liked that shooting part of the video. It's a lot of fun making the video. As you can tell, it's kind of like a snow globe out there shooting, which made it a little hard for the green laser to function. But the green laser does work pretty well in the more of the low light situations. So that's why it's going to be more of like your bump in the night kind of gun function for the laser. If you're trying to clear your house and get your family out of the house and safely without having an intruder take you guys out. That's where I see this laser shining. Yeah, the positives of the laser. Having a laser in your gun, it just reassures you where the muzzle of your firearm is. Especially in that fight or flight situation, you're keeping track of your family. That laser kind of just directs you, and you know where the muzzle of your firearm is when you're trying to clear your house. That's one thing that I found out that I liked more than I thought. The laser, sight the laser in around 10 to 15 yards. Don't sight it any closer and don't sight any farther. It seemed to have the best response because the laser isn't going to move like it does on the red dot. Shooting the red dot, a red dot on your pistol, it holds 0 a lot better at multiple different distances, but the laser I noticed does not. So that's one of the negatives about the laser. It doesn't hold 0 in between all the different distances, so it's best to go in the middle. I don't really see you wanting to use this any farther than like 20 yards. It's already pretty hard to see it during the day when it's not sunny, like when it's cloudy out. You can still pick it up, but the best situation you can see the farthest with this is when it's dark out. This thing goes really, really far when it's dark, really, really impressive. And that's where this green laser shines the most. Another spot that I don't really like about the laser is these adjustments on here. These adjustments, I'm not very confident that they're going to hold 0. Yeah, that's kind of a negative for me. They don't have a really predominant click when you are adjusting them, when you're sighting in the laser. So I wasn't really impressed with that. I think they could work on that a little bit. Go to the drawing board and fix that. I do like this switch back here. The switch is really easy to work when you are when it's mounted to the gun. You got the laser, light laser, and then just light if you want to go that route. These switches, there's 2 switches on both sides of the gun. They're really easy. They're really easy to work when it's mounted to the gun. You can't push it. It won't turn on if you push these at all, and it doesn't work if you push up. It only works if you push down, as you can see. And both sides work really, really well. And if you hold it and let go, it's different. So if in fighter, so this is where I see another negative potential. But it's really all personal preference. But like if you're trying to turn this light on really quickly, as long as you just tap it, it turns on and off. But if you actually hold it just a little bit too long, it turns into like that instead. It won't turn on. So if you're like, I can just see it being an issue. Like you're trying to turn a light on and you're like stressing out and you just can't get it on. It's more like this strobe light because you're just not, you got to bump it. So with that being said, even when you're training with your firearm, train, get used to just doing a quick bump, because that's what you need to do in the fight or flight situation. So practice. So that way when you have to clear your house and get your family to safety, make sure you know how to use your tools. That's the most important part. So this light, another thing I really like about the light is it's a quick adjustment here. So this whole thing is like on this like rail system, you can see, and this piece adjusts up and down on that rail system. It has all these grooves, so it's really easy to mount it to multiple different firearms. And then there's also, so if your firearm is a little different, there's some more little screws and stuff you can adjust it, and it's pretty. I was pretty impressed with that. Very impressive how easy it is to slide this on and off. It comes on and off the gun really easy. Very impressive. The locking mechanism holds really nice and tight. Really impressed with that too. It doesn't go anywhere. You saw it didn't fall off when I was shooting the gun at the range. Got a couple hundred rounds shooting with this light on there. It's holding really well. I'm sure there's guys out there that have thousands of rounds with the light on their gun. But so far, so good. I like it a lot. It has, as you see, this little ring here. This is the magnetic charger, which is kind of cool. It does have its downsides. But as long as you have a nice place to store your gun where it's close to an outlet, the charging cord isn't very long. So that's kind of the negative part about it. But maybe you can get longer charging cords online. So if your outlet is kind of farther away, yeah, there could be that option out there. Double check. I am not 100% sure. I have heard some issues with some of their other lights, but I've heard a lot of good things about this one. So that's why I decided to finally get one of these lights. Very impressed so far. Can't wait to keep testing. And then this little this little black dot here is actually a low battery indicator. So that's kind of cool. So once the battery gets kind of low, forgot to say that, this will start flashing red, and then you know to charge it. So that's kind of a little heads up. So if you see that flashing in your safe or in your nightstand, then you know, just go set it up and charge it, which it charges really quickly. Within a couple hours, this thing is all nice and charged up. And then there's a really nice predominant like light on your charging cord that will shine green when it's fully charged, and it'll be red when it's charging. So it's pretty cool. But that is all I got to say about this light for now, until a future video. But I hope you guys stay in contact. Hit that subscribe button down below, and just to join that Pew Pew family, so we can all stay 2A strong together. And otherwise, I'll catch you guys at the next video. See you there. Pew, pew, pew. Don't let the flames go down.